Hello guys, as a part of this series, we will complete the Java core Java things. So, of course, on playlist, we will be covering the history and the evolution of the Java, then overview of the Java, data types, variables, array list, operators, control statement, introducing classes, methods, and classes, then OOPS concepts, exception handling, multi-threading, enums, autoboxing, and annotations, generics, what are the generics and types of it, lambda expression models. This will be we will cover as a part of this course. So let's talk about the history and the evolution of the Java. So as early 70s or the 80s, the programming means will be emerges. So computer languages like computer languages innovations and development occurs for two fundamental reasons. Here are the reasons: to adapt the changing environments and its uses, to implement the uh, refinements and improvements in the art of programming. So as a part of this one, there are multiple environment improvements will be happening. So Java is mostly related to C++, and it is direct descent from the C. So C is the main language that was discovered later on C++, and the features from C and C++ will be part of Java. So Java uses those protocols. So during late 1970 and early 80s, C became the dominant computer programming language, and it still uses today as well. So due to complexity and the object-oriented programming, it leads to create the C++ language. So it is from the C, and uh, so uh, what is meant by OOPS? OOPS is a programming methodology that helps organizes complex programs through the use of inheritance, encapsulations, and the polymorphism. These are the main building blocks for the or the features of the OOPS or the object-oriented programming. So C++ was invented in by the James Strauss in 1979 and was uh, while he was working at the Bell Laboratories in the Murray Hills, New Jersey. So in 1991, Java was also created or invented by the James Gosling, Patrick Nortons, Chris Worth, Ed Frank, and Mike Sheldon at Sun Microsystems. So this was the history. This is the history. Later, uh, there are some problems with the C++ to invent the Java. So what are the problems? Compile the C++ program, it requires full set of C++ compiler targeted environment for that CPU. So the problem is that compilers are, as you know, to run any program on different environments, it requires full set of compiler data or compilers different for the different environments, and the compilers are expensive and time consuming. So time consuming to create. So those are the problems. So where Gosling and other begins work on the portable platform independent language that could be used to produce the code that would run on the variety of CPUs under the different environments. So main purpose is to uh, have the language that will be run on any platform independent of the platform. So then how Java was impacted on the environment. So initially the applet was the uh, feature that was provided by the Java to connect with the internet. So an applet is a special kind of Java program that is designed to transmit over the internet and automatically execute inside a Java compatible web browsers. So that was the applet. Then features of the Java that also impacted on the internet, those are security and the portability. Security means uh, not exposed to the other system or when it runs on the any platform language, it won't hurt the other uh, programs of the computers. So Java achieved protection by enabling restriction to an application to the Java execution environment and prevents it from accessing other parts of the program or other parts of the computer. So that was the main feature that was provided by the Java. Next, we have the portability. What is meant by portability? The running the same piece of code or the same program with the same input and output on the wide range of or the wide variety of CPUs, operating systems, and the browsers. So this is called the having the same program running on the different environments or the different OSs. Then the big magic behind the Java program is bytecode. So the output of Java compiler, is not an executable code. It is a bytecode. So bytecode is a highly optimized set of instructions executed by what is called JVM, and which is also part of Java runtime machine. So it is a virtual machine. It is a Java virtual machine. Means it's a sandbox. So security point of view, if you can think about that, it is a virtual machine which is only built to run the Java code only. So no one can touch it, and from that program it won't hurt to the other computer programs as well. So this was the thing. Then the details of the JVM will differ from platform to platform. Right? The details of the JVM will differ from platform to platform. All understand the same bytecode. So it is related to the platform independently. To improve the performance, then later on the hotspot introduced a JIT compiler, and later on the in JDK 9 the ahead of compiler also introduced. So what is the use of the JIT? So means what it provides. So selected portion of the bytecode are compiled into executable code in the real time, piece by pieces, and on demand. So it will improve because not at a one time demand, based upon demand it will execute the code, the compiled code. So it will improve the performance. Later on in Java 9, ahead of compiler also introduced. What that means? It compiles the bytecode into the native code prior or before the execution by the JVM. So this is the to improve the performance. Those things will be added later on. Next, we have the Java features. So as we already discussed the secure and the portability thing, here we have the other features as well. So basically it is simple because uh, anyone can learn. If anyone knows the C and C++, Java is simple to learn and it is uses effectively. Then the other feature is object oriented, means everything in this language is an object. So it is fully, or everything in this word also is an object. So those are things are related to the object oriented thing. Next, it is a robust language. Robust means there are two major features that will make the Java as a robust language. The first one is memory management, means it will automatically collects, means it has a garbage collector which will automatically destroy the or reveal the memory or the release the memory to boost the performance. Next, it has error handling, which is built-in exception handling, where before the compiler or before compiler it will say or to introduce the programmers to have which exception to handle, like check exceptions. Next, feature is multi-threading. So Java allows you to write program that will do many things simultaneously. The concurrency we can achieve using the Java as well. Next is platform independent, means write once, run anywhere. So Java is, as we know that Java code is compiled into bytecode, which runs on any platform with a Java virtual machine. Then the high performance. So as already discussed that JIT helps to improve the performance, and also the GC garbage collector also help, as it reduces the memory leaks, so it will also improve the performance. Then Java is distributed system, means it has, as it is designed for the distributed environment of the internet, because it handles the TCP and TCP IP protocols as well, so it is distributed. Then dynamic in nature, also the amount of code that has information that is used to verify resolve the accesses to the object at runtime, means at runtime we things will decide based upon the information. So these are the features of the Java. So this is the first thing. We will discuss more later on this one. Till now, bye.